live on YouTube. Perfect.
Looking at it right now.
Hello out there, people. We might exist.
The Villains Talk Show.
We're not live on it.
What? What?
What?
We aren't live on either of them.
Oh dear.
I'm looking at both.
It says we're live.
I'm not seeing it.
So we don't exist, is what I'm getting
I think you're
here.
lying to me.
I can send you pictures right now.
I think you're absolutely lying to me.
Do I need to verify?
Yes.
Sure. Except my head still hurts and the screen is kind of bright, so. We are live on Twitch.
Yep, I see Insaniac. We are live. God damn you. God.
Don't want to check YouTube.
Ugh. Greasy boy, you are the worst. Why would you lie to me about that?
I'm not lying.
now
I'm looking
lagging
at
the
both
stream
right
because
now.
you lied to me.
Insaniac today.
I'm looking right now.
Insaniac.
And I sent my proof.
Insaniac. Are we live? Are we really doing this?
Now we're live on the YouTube or on
We're
Twitch,
live on
but not on
Twitch.
the YouTube.
I don't understand YouTube.
I just keep refreshing every like 5 seconds and there's nothing.
I think we're live. I have viewers. I see people.
Yay, people!
I see people chatting. We are live. Good. Let's try this again. Hello and welcome to the Villains Talk Show and Podcast. Below is your host, Greasy Boy. Beside me is your host, Sarah the Viking. And right here is your host, C4.
Oh, I thought you were Insaniac.
In the
I'm
chat,
Insaniac.
in the chat
Oh.
is Insaniac, and we are the Villains of the Villains Talk Show and Podcast. Catch us every Wednesday for podcasts, every Friday for Elusive Tatter Tales. But today is Wednesday, which means it is Talk Show Day. And today, and before I'd like to start with our talk show, I'd like to give a shout out and thank you to Buzzsprout for hosting the podcast. If you want to start up a podcast, we have a link, go through, it's free. We suggest starting a podcast. It's really freaking easy. You just go onto Buzzsprout and they let you start one doing it for free. Super easy. If you want to support the show anyway, just like and share. Either follow on YouTube or Twitch. It doesn't matter. It's either anything helps us. If you feel like you want to give us more, we do have one Patreon who we're going to give it a shout out to, and that is For the Wheel. Thank you for your Patreon sub thing. It's in the link tree, which
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah.
Saniac has put in the chat. For people out there listening to the podcast, the link tree is linktree/the Villains Hub. To support the channel if you want. That's up to you.
Cough. It might be easier to update the actual websites.
Cough. It might be easier if you did.
It would be easier if you gave us access to things.
I agree. He is 100% correct.
I have given
Almost
access
like we're stronger together.
to Insaniac because he knows what he's doing.
None of us.
Anyway, today's topic is
like none of the rest of us have any idea how to do anything.
You know what? Well, you could always make your own, just HUD, and then just host it. Oh, anyway, while I stop blowing your minds with obvious answers, I will move on to talking cosmetics.
Are we live on Facebook?
No, I don't want to go live on Facebook. That's weird. That feels too pushy.
No, it is
especially
weird.
Because like the last thing I need is like my My like, not even my family, like the older people in my family knows like seeing this shit. It's bad enough that this actually people who watch this, thank you everyone who watches this, but like, oh man. The last thing I need is to answer 1,000 questions from my parents, friends who don't know shit about me. That's really what it comes
That
down
would be
to.
great.
No,
Oh,
We should bring all of them on.
I would really rather not as well.
gives it more reason to come see us here. Ain't that the truth? Anyway, cosmetics. I want to talk about the topic. Insaniac thought of it, even though he's not here to talk about
Oh,
it.
I did.
Oh, you did. That's right.
I told you that. I was sitting in your house and said, Insaniac just got into a fight about his name. But I thought of a topic.
Nice. I was doing other things. My mind was elsewhere.
I mean, not at the time you weren't.
I was paying half attention.
Okay, sure.
That being said, today is cosmetics, and I'm excited to talk about this because as someone who's trying to start a small film horror company, I've become quite acquainted with cosmetics and makeup. And it's been fun. I've had some basic knowledge, I guess. And like I always you like is it wrong to be that guy who says everyone has a friend who's like gone to makeup college? Cuz
I have 3.
Wow,
Sarah,
that's impressive.
you have any friends that went to makeup college?
No.
So, okay.
I
So
also one who went to hairdressing
no,
school.
no. We'll do that. Every 2 out of 3 people by our super advanced polling system of us 3, which is
2 and 3
obviously a
people, yeah.
completely infallible polling system.
Clearly.
Says that most people know someone who's went to cosmetic college, which you automatically think like doing makeup is. I mean, okay, I'm not going to be the naive asshole guy who says
That's
doing
4,
makeup is
3
easy.
and 4.
Who's doing makeup is easy. Okay, I'm never gonna say. Oh yeah, Insaniac. So 3 out of 4. So keep it strong. But yeah, I'm not gonna say that. But like,
It takes hours sometimes.
it does take hours.
Yeah,
but like,
it does.
I did not like. But that's only the surface. Cause
Yeah.
I have now met an actual cosmetic artist, and the things that they've shown me pictures of is insane. Actually, like literally insane. One of the things I saw recently, Insaniac, since he has nothing to do, if he could search this up, post it in the chat. There's I saw it's on my Facebook if you want to find the link to it. It should just be from like last week. There's like a new trend where there's certain kind of face paint and makeup where it makes you unable to be recognized by facial identification, and it just looks like modern cyberpunk makeup. And I laughed so fucking hard when I saw it because I'm like, oh my god, all that shitty makeup you see in all those horrible movies is actually real.
Yeah, it's
And
not a new thing. They've
it-
been doing that for years.
Yeah.
It only
Hello,
became big
Siri.
recently.
What did someone elusive appear?
Yeah.
No, we're still missing Insaniac.
um,
Looking at
is that the elusive gentleman?
I don't know, maybe.
Holy Hera!
How many fingers is he holding up?
We have our elusive 5th host,
no, he's
except
been
4th
elusive.
because Insaniac isn't here. Well, we're talking about cosmetics, your favorite topic.
The important thing. Do you know someone who's gone to makeup school?
No.
Oh, there we go. 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Which is funny because Beaverbrook had one of like the best like pre-cosmetic courses ever or some shit, apparently.
That makes sense.
I talked to a bunch of girls that were like getting into that program, but
Yeah, it's an art school, right?
yeah, it was a trade school.
Okay, yeah.
Insaniac, I'm not leaving you out. I'm just joshing you. I know you're in the chat. Just not here vocally. I don't hear your legal voice, but
He doesn't exist.
I heard. I think you said you were sick earlier, so we don't want to ruin the audience's pristine view of your luscious voice. So I understand.
I thought it was we didn't want to get sick because of him.
But that means we have all the villains in the chat. We have all the villains
Scary.
talking about makeup.
That's just the most terrifying thing I could think of.
So let's start with the most obvious question. Jeremy, what's your favorite color of makeup? Sorry, lipstick. That was a dumb question.
Yes, it was.
That was a really dumb question. Your favorite color of lipstick?
What?
What is your favorite color of makeup, Jeremy? I am so intelligent.
Those, I believe, in my mind, those questions are the same thing. So, yeah.
Oh
No.
God.
Too funny.
No, actually, you don't have to answer that. But
My
do
favorite
actually-
color of lipstick is like a coral peachy color. There you go.
I guess the question is it to wear or to look at?
For me to wear, but
I
I'm
mean,
asking
you could,
our host
could-
here.
I would say you'd answer either way. It's up to you whether you want to reveal them. Because I could say like green for wearing, but blue for looking
there we go.
at. But
I could
neither
see
of
you
those are
pulling off
true.
green. I'll be honest, I could see you pulling off green lipstick.
Yeah, it would look great. Totally.
It would really bring out your eyes.
Yeah.
Creepy, because it's true.
Not like I saw you the other day.
I know, that was crazy. Actually seeing the elusive gentleman himself.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's not you in my window right now.
No.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask this person to leave
That's fair.
then.
Nah, just let them watch the stream.
Just like to watch.
I just got a message from someone who's watching the show and asked a really odd question that I actually want to ask you guys. When I was a kid,
7.
God damn you, you answered it right away. How did you know? No, when I was a kid, one thing all the girls always did is they always ate lip gloss. And I remember when I was a kid, me and this friend, she was eating lip gloss, and I remember I tried it, and it actually tasted pretty good. And apparently there was lip glosses that some of them are actually
made
meant to
to eat?
taste good, and some of them were
Yeah.
just like taste shitty.
I
And so-
saw that the other day
and so
at
Sarah-
Walmart, and I sent it to the group chat.
Growing up as a female, did you ever have these fancy?
Yeah, I did actually. I had some like edible flavored lip glosses when I was in junior high.
It's so you can be pretty on the inside.
Exactly. No, I don't know. They weren't good. They tasted kind of nasty. I don't really know what the purpose was, but everyone ate them anyways. Who knows?
I saw
Teenagers
some the
are
other
weird.
day
But doesn't that seem
were
odd,
Robert Downey Jr.
encouraging-
flavored.
Like encouraging people to eat makeup,
There's all
Like,
sorts of edible makeup. There's even like edible nail polish.
and yet we're all surprised when people start eating Tide Pods.
Yeah.
But we're sitting here.
No, I don't think anybody was surprised.
We're sitting here flavoring different kinds of lip gloss.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's impossible to understand, really. Teenagers are weird.
They scare the living shit out of people.
I think the idea behind the lip gloss is like theoretically you put it on your lips and then eventually like you end up licking it off, maybe accidentally. But then again, teenagers are weird, so they
Wait,
just
so
eat it.
okay, so now that I have you here, just because I'm deadly curious, and I could look it up in 2 seconds, but I'd rather just ask because I wonder if you actually know the difference. What is the difference between lip gloss and lipstick,
Lip gloss and lipstick?
Who I know.
It's
other
just
than
like
the
the
color?
formula and the way it's
I
made.
think it's mostly the name, isn't it? One's glossy and
Yeah.
Do they do the same thing? Because I remember lipstick, like, wasn't the original point of it to keep your lips like wet and not dry and crack?
It was to keep your lips red.
Yeah.
Was
Lipstick
that
Originally-
actually though?
yeah, I was gonna say because didn't they use that
I
like
feel like
blue
that's
shit
the
that's like
easy
highly
answer.
toxic?
They did.
But
lipstick is more of a.
I almost
like,
feel like
stain
I
than
hope there was a better
into it.
reason. But then again,
Whereas
people
lip
Red
gloss
was an
is-
attractive color for the longest time, and red usually symbolized arousal.
Yeah.
So that's why red lipstick is one of the more popular colors.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. But no, lip gloss and lipstick, they're just sort of different formulas of things. Lipstick has a different purpose than lip gloss. It's meant to last longer and be more pigmented.
So then, is there? So then, okay. So the idea is really just there's no difference in reality. They're just different things that people put on their face to look pretty.
There is a difference.
Because
If
chapstick,
you're-
you would say,
Yeah.
is not lipstick.
definitely not.
No, it's a lip balm.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You can get tinted chapstick too.
Yeah.
Man,
But it's
I feel like I just walked into a minefield here. So tinted chapstick is not lipstick?
no,
The fuck?
because it serves a different purpose. It serves the purpose of hydrating your lips, but it doesn't last long. Lipstick is supposed to last a long time. Lip gloss is just sort of a temporary make your lips shiny kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like
They don't
say
last as long either way.
Monday was Robbie Burns Day. Say that we were going to the Robbie Burns dinner this weekend. I would wear lipstick, not lip gloss, because it would last throughout the entire evening. Whereas lip gloss would be something that was there temporarily and might go on top to make things shiny.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm learning a lot, but at the same time, I'm wondering how much of this I'm truly going to retain.
Probably not a whole lot.
All of it.
Let's be real.
I mean, as much as you use, right? So probably at least half.
True.
90% of it.
It's why
I
I'm
believe in you.
always I'm never surprised when I hear things of like different things that people come up with to use makeup for or different makeup products, like all the things people learn nail polish remover actually removes and all the things you can use different makeup products to fix and stuff. I'm like, man, there must be people out there who like look at their makeup products they've spent hundreds of dollars on. There's got to be something else I use this for. It just makes me feel happy that there's a little MacGyver in everyone.
Yeah.
What did you
Yeah.
post?
He
difference
sent us an
between the two.
article on lip gloss versus lipstick, which is essentially, yeah, what I just said.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just looking at Insaniac's comment about cosplay and costume makeup. That's actually a good point. How impressive it like, because you think about it, most of those people who do cosplay do it themselves. So that's like 8
Yeah.
hours in front of a mirror just to walk around for.
Yeah.
And how
8
long?
hours
And
at most.
Hours.
Yeah, about 8 hours at least.
There's some parts of it that you can sort of prep ahead of time, especially if it's
Yep.
something like fake scars or anything that involves liquid latex and stuff. Those you can prep ahead of time and then like glue to yourself, but it takes a long time.
Even
to do
those
some-
suck. Like I remember being a kid for Halloween, and I got the whole fake makeup kit from this hobby shop in the city, and it made it look like there was a nail that went through my head, and like it looked fucking amazing, but like
Yeah.
it was so hard. I had to be very careful, or else it would fall off, and like it was ridiculous how careful I had to be with that stuff.
That's why a lot of people use cosmetic glue.
Exactly.
Because that's good, because that stuff
is.
sucks to take off. I've
Yeah.
seen it in
It
LARP.
does, but it doesn't at the same time.
Dude, I've seen it in LARP. You leave that on for too long, especially when you're in the sun, that shit burns your fucking skin.
Yep. Beauty is pain.
Yeah.
That's why when you eat lip
That's
gloss,
so
it
true.
makes you pretty on the inside.
Exactly.
Did you hear? Have you guys ever heard about those fucking rich people pills you can buy? That, like, you eat them with your meals and they cover your shit in gold?
Ew.
Yes.
So you literally shit gold?
Right.
Imagine being that fucking high on yourself.
Then you just sell it.
Ew. No.
Knowing the internet, there's someone who would buy it
Probably.
for
Ew.
exuberant amounts.
I'm
No.
so sad that you're right. It's the worst part.
Actually, if you're gonna be that kind of a
I'm
dick, you
so-
sell it for just under the value of the gold that's in it.
Oh, I'm so sad. You're right. I'm so
We're
sad.
a lot.
That's the state of humanity, man. That someone
I
could
mean,
say
if
to
we
me
really
that I'm going
tried.
to paint my shit gold and sell on the internet. I can't tell them straight face that that won't work. Because you know what? It might. And I will hate myself.
You know, give it a couple years and we
Don't
can probably
even.
start
It would
selling
be like
bathwater.
a month. It'd be like a month, Tom. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I wasn't listening to what you
you
were
go
saying.
ahead.
I'm
You
sorry.
sell your bathwater. I'm not.
I will. We'll
Yeah,
sell Greasy Boy bathwater.
of course you would. We all met Sean.
Sell it by the jar. Just a picture of your face down there.
It's in. So you know those like office water coolers? It's like a 4-liter jug.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Just
Gotta
a,
get some of
a
that Greasy
video
Boy
of
water.
you when I wake up in the morning. There's nothing I want more than not coffee, not tea, just a nice jar of Greasy Boy bathwater.
Oh.
Mm-mm. Just like my mama used to make.
No.
Now available in 2-liter or
Oh.
quart size.
Oh.
It's just like Uncle Bobby used to make.
We have a new piece of merch. I want a shirt that just has a jar of that face as Greasy Boy bathwater.
Yes.
Not the actual bathwater.
I
No,
would wear
that's
it.
not the merch.
Oh, I would too.
I'll make the design you get, and we'll get them printed off. Everyone can have their own Greasy Boy shirt.
Oh God. Oh man, we could become snake oil salesmen and sell it on the street and tell people it makes them youthful.
Or just sell actual snake oil. Then you need snake.
I wonder. Now, it's just a question: does snake oil actually like have any medical properties, or is it literally
I
just
don't
fucking
think so.
useless? Or is there no such thing? I feel like if I look it up, there's gonna be no such thing, and I'm just gonna look like a fucking idiot.
Where would the oil come from? From a snake?
Snake oil.
Yeah.
Is that
It's a
even
term
real thing?
used to describe deceptive
Mhm.
marketing, healthcare fraud, or a scam similarity. Yeah. word.
Similarity, yeah.
Yes, that one. Snake oil salesman.
And
Yeah, it was the cure all.
It's
But-
not a thing.
It's not actually a thing.
Yeah.
It was
So-
sold
You
as a
Oh,
thing.
you
you
get oil.
can't oil a snake. Well, you can, but it's not going to have the expected results.
That's why it was so expensive, because they found a way to oil that snake.
What?
Can't boil a snake.
You said you can't,
you can't oil a snake.
You can. It just won't have the expected results. Just dump some like olive oil on it or like canola oil.
Depends
Some
on how fancy you want
canola.
your snake oil to be, I suppose.
Oh, you're right.
Supposed to
Truffle
be
oil.
extra,
That's the
extra
only
virgin
thing you
olive
can.
oil.
Oh my god, I can't.
Extra virgin truffle oil.
Ooh, yes.
A little bit of Himalayan pink sea salt.
Yeah.
I guess the
yeah.
more I think about it, the more that the only places you get oil are from plants, so the more it would make sense you can't get.
Yeah.
'Cause that, yeah,
Well,
okay.
I mean,
okay,
you can get
okay.
human oil
and stuff. So we would
and
just
whale
kill
oil.
the snake.
That
and
is a good
manatee
point.
oil.
Now I'm confused. Wait.
You can't get oil from a snake because it's a reptile.
And there's like no
Oil
fat
comes
on
from
its
fat.
body. Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
And stuff on whales. I should know that.
I
We
feel
gotta
like
go-
someone's listening on the podcast screaming at me like, you idiot. You cannot oil a there's no oil
That
in a
person is
snake.
probably
Well,
insane.
you-
Does
Let's back that up for a second. You can oil a snake.
That's right. You can't. You
Well, you
can't.
can't oil a snake, but you can grease up a snake.
You can't put a snake through a press.
I guess
and
that's
expect
true, eh?
oil.
Because you oil a joint and there are no joints
Yeah.
in the snake. So.
I mean, it's just a bunch of small joints.
But
Also, then you can oil a
you
snake.
could have like snake bath oil.
Oh, you're right. We can start selling snake vodka.
Wait, how do you make snake bath oil then?
Give the snake a bath and oil. I just said.
Yeah, it's like
I feel like that was a
Bath
dad
salts.
joke I just walked into and I really shouldn't have.
Yeah, you probably should have. You probably should have seen that coming.
yeah. There's a door right in front of you.
There actually isn't. It's to his left.
I thought it was to his right.
I suppose there's one over there too.
You don't know me.
Right. No, but I do know the layout of your room.
As do I.
All right. Weirdest makeup I've ever seen. Just because need to get somewhat back on topic.
Snake oil was on topic.
Yeah, I
You
know.
can use snake oil to make makeup.
True. There's oil in lots of makeup.
Exactly.
Don't feed him, Sarah.
No, but it's true.
What
That's the
have we
best part.
learned? It's hard to
But he's
respond to things he says when you feed him.
Because you know I'm right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, jeez.
People were just taste it when someone's right beside him.
Jesus.
See, that's good norm.
He's not here right now.
I mean, actually, that is a good point, though. There is a lot of oil in a lot of cosmetics. You think of how many, like, older, like, and I mean, like, 70 to, like, 90-year-old women probably cried when they saw the BP spill.
Yeah.
Not
Think of
that
all that.
kind of-
Think of all that anti.
It's not that kind of oil.
anti-age,
It's a different kind of oil.
Think of all
Yeah.
that anti-age. No, it's a byproduct. Petroleum is a byproduct of crude oil.
Yes, but it's not that kind of oil that's in makeup usually. It's more like plant oil.
I'm not sure. I think a lot of it's synthesized.
A lot of what I've seen is plant oil or mammal oil.
The
I
only,
get all my makeup and
I
start
don't
checking.
see mammal oil anymore. That's
I
really
still do.
highly regulated. And plant oil, whenever I see something with plant oil, it usually has like a little oil plant, like aloe vera or something. But there's a lot. Like I know Dior because I used to.
You can
buy
get cactus oil in makeup.
Well, that makes sense. It's an aloe plant, isn't it, from the
It
aloe
is.
family?
Well, yes and no. It depends on the breed of cactus.
That would make sense.
There's different kinds.
I'm
Some
sure
of them
there
are alive and crawl. Nope, that's a lizard.
Don't you mean tumbleweeds?
No, I was talking about a lizard. You know
Oh.
the lizard that shoot blood out of their eyes?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lizard that shoots blood out of its eyes.
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism.
How?
It shoots out of the tear ducts that don't exist.
Yeah, it's something you look up. There's a whole explanation to it and why it does it. It's the same thing, like along the lines of like when the other lizard like sheds like gecko or something sheds its tail and can regrow it.
KK. Let's just back up a second.
Okay, this has
Just-
soybean oil.
Just to tell you where my mind goes when you guys tell me that.
This doesn't
You
have
know-
ingredients.
You know how? Remember Animorphs? We talked about it on the show before. But you guys
Yeah,
remember
I remember
Animorphs?
Animorph.
Macadamia seed oil.
And no matter what, when you turn into an Animorph or get that power, it's the first animal that's near you. So imagine if your Animorph was that lizard.
You'd be able to run really fast and shoot blood at your ass. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I still feel it would be cooler to be a basilisk lizard, though.
When
There
you
go
turn
for after
back
the
to a
show.
human, your eyes are just bloodshot. You look like you've been crying blood.
And you'd
That's
be
what
able
it
to
is.
like take like extreme heat too.
The most
Pretty sure those
goth,
lizards can go
the
for a
most
while.
goth Animorph.
Isn't that all Animorphs?
Are you kidding me?
No, wait, no. There was that one that was a pelican.
So he was a mass murderer?
Yeah, this
Possibly.
is better than an albatross.
I mean, is it? Albatross are sick. But
But they're bad luck.
it's
It's
true.
not good if they're sick. Or albatross.
Now, we could talk about testing on animals, but I don't think that happens much anymore.
No.
It's not as in the open anymore, but it still
Yeah,
happens.
I don't-
Actually,
I
I
don't think
learned
it's been in the
recently
open
that
for a
it's
while.
mandatory in China.
Did you say animal testing is mandatory in China?
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I did.
That doesn't surprise me.
Oh! Please, can someone find me a link to that? Really?
Maybe.
Oh my god, leave it to China to figure out a good way to give a permanent billboard of a middle finger and then write PETA underneath it.
It's actually the reason for a lot of sketchiness and a lot of a lot of sketchiness in one particular area of a lot of like Mary Kay and Avon that used to
Yeah,
advertise
it says right
being
here.
free and then
Aye.
stopped advertising it because
God,
it stopped being cruelty free.
sometimes I
As of
fucking
May
love
1st,
China.
2021, China will remove mandatory animal testing requirements for imported general cosmetics.
They will
But-
remove?
For imported. Not for stuff that was made in China, just imported.
No,
I have it right here from veganfoodandliving.com.
Just so everyone understands, in case they don't understand what the wording of that means. But I assume everyone out there's smart, but just so everyone's got it. That basically what that reads is China doesn't just not care about testing on animals. It has now lowered the restriction that if you test your shit on animals, they can't sell in China. Now you can.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
But
great country.
Originally, how it was is if it comes into the country, it has to be tested on animals before they can sell it.
Oh, now it doesn't have to be.
Yes. Because they
But
could not
it was
sell it
made
cruelty-free in China.
Oh, I stand by what I said. What an awesome way to give a nice big middle finger to PETA.
Okay, I just checked a ton of my makeup, and anything that lists oil as an ingredient, it's all like mineral oil or some kind of plant oil.
Boom.
What the?
Cold.
Now we know.
Okay, so just so we're clear, everyone and Sarah, mineral oil. What do you think that is?
Lots of lead.
Probably. But no,
Lead
that was
oil.
literally one thing. All the rest was plant oils.
Yes.
Yes.
That was my question. Do we all know what mineral oil is?
How about
Yes.
you answer your own question, John?
It is which product is it? Actually, don't say it out loud. Probably shouldn't.
Which product is it? I don't even know. I looked at a ton.
Let's just double check.
Before you make yourself look like a fool.
Mineral, exactly. If I'm gonna do it, I don't want to Joe Rogan myself, guys.
Are you sure? You're so good at it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, what does this one say? No, it doesn't.
Oh, it says right here.
It's a-
Mineral oil is
It's a petroleum
is
product.
Thank you. I read that too. I was just about to say it, Jeremy.
Yep.
It is a petroleum product.
However, like I said, that was one thing out of a
Yeah, I
lot.
know.
Yeah, well, specifically the ones using cosmetics is petroleum, but like
Yeah.
food, it was also like food products and stuff, and that's like vegetable oil or canola oil is considered a mineral oil.
I think it's just it's nuts that that how like you watch a commercial for cosmetics and they'll say mineral oils put inside from natural sources, and what they're telling you is they
Made out of dinosaurs.
it's made out of dinosaurs, exactly.
Right? That's a way cooler way to put it.
Just like plastic dinosaurs. They're made out of dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are made out of dinosaurs?
Plastic dinosaurs are. Like, you know those ones you would get at the dollar store in like a tube?
Tube dinosaur.
Yeah. Those are made out of petroleum and plastics.
I've never thought of that. I've never thought that's I know you did not think of that on your own. You stole that from somewhere, but whoever thought
No,
of
I
that?
figured that out a while
No,
ago.
you did not.
How did
Don't
you
even,
just
I'm
know
not
that?
even gonna let you take control of that one.
That's hilarious.
But whoever thought of that is fucking genius.
How did you
Thank
just
you.
blow his mind? What did you tell him?
The plastic dinosaurs are made out of dinosaurs.
Nice.
Plastic dinosaurs are made out of dinosaurs.
They totally are. I love it.
I know! I did. That's
No,
actually.
made with real dinosaurs.
That's so funny, actually. Oh, they're living mockeries of what they used to be.
Especially since most of them actually had feathers, and all of those ones don't have feathers.
Oh my
True.
lord!
We should start a
Oh.
petition for dollar stores to put feathers on there.
Is that another
dinosaur
win for humanity?
That would be
Making
great.
A mockery of dinosaurs.
Like they just start putting like those plastic feathers on dinosaurs, like those big ones, not tiny ones.
And then and they do it horribly. Like they just melt the skin a little and just
Yeah.
stick the feathers in.
There we go.
It looks so awkward, but it's great.
Hot glue to the outside.
That seems like dollar store quality, yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, those feathers are also made out of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
No, but not as directly.
I mean, the whole plastic part of the middle of the feather.
Not
Well, the
if
feathers
that
are
feather.
usually also
Only if the
plastic.
feather's synthetic.
Usually they are.
From the dollar store? Yeah, totally.
I guess
Yeah.
you're right. It's just a horrible dread cycle. I gotta love humanity sometimes. Oh man. Speaking of cosmetics, since we're on the topic of dinosaurs,
What a way to.
I've
continue.
always now this is a personal opinion, obviously, but I've always been of the opinion that once a person hits over the age of 90, they should not be allowed to own perfume.
90, probably like 60.
I would say like 60.
No. Because
Like
they
no one should own perfume.
because Sarah, they're about to go to an old folks' home in like 10 years, 15 years, and trust me, having been in them for a lot, because I used to volunteer in them. Like no, like sometimes those 85-year-old women and men, they need the cologne because it's the rest of the place smells like hell. But once they hit 89, 90, it's like the mind really starts to go, and cologne goes from like 4 or 5 sprays to literally half a bottle in one day.
Oh, you're thinking of a high school gym locker.
No. That's word. That's
Oh.
Axe. That's just Axe.
Related thought, you guys want to know something crazy? I work with junior high kids. I like spend my days in a hallway full of junior high kids. And it doesn't stink. And I'm really confused by that fact. Like, have junior hires gotten better at not smelling bad? I don't know, but they smell fine, and it's weird.
So you go around smelling children.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got to teach your
When I
mind.
was at that school, the junior high hallway stank all the time, literally constantly. And now it doesn't. So, not sure what's up with that.
You didn't answer the question.
I do not go around smelling children. But also, I spend a lot of time in very close proximity to them.
And it just so happens that their natural musk wafts into
It
my
so happens
nasal
that I have a
pass.
nose. Yes. Let's laugh about the five senses. Wow, you see things. So
Yeah.
funny. Haha.
I
Yeah,
do
it
see
is.
things.
I don't.
That was a great
That's
question.
sad.
I don't know, Sarah. I never paid attention to the average smell of junior high or younger kids.
You're
That
a boy.
seems
so
like
that makes
something
sense.
that I like. Like I would just expect them to smell bad, like you said, and if they didn't, I don't think I would think about it. I think
Yeah,
I
no.
would just assume that I'd probably had become accustomed to it, which would worry me more than anything.
No.
But
I
that would
asked
just be
a few
that's a
other people
personal way to
because it
look
was
at it.
actually like shocking to me. Like, wait, they don't smell bad. Why?
Have you thought that maybe it's the latter?
Yeah, I think it might be the latter. You're just used to it now.
You're just
Not
used to it,
though.
and now it's just you don't even
Or because
register
of
it in
this
your
whole
olfactory.
pandemic thing, people are actually cleaning themselves more.
That has potential.
I
I know
work at a
that
restaurant, sir.
teenagers-
I know that is absolute bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
I know that the way teenagers do makeup has changed massively. Like, it's not overdone and terrible like it used to be when I was a kid either.
You know what?
So
The
maybe
one
things
thing
have just changed.
I think it's because people have spent more time sitting at home doing fuck all. That thank God for YouTube tutorial videos on many things. That I think there's just a whole slew of people who finally decided instead of putting on that horrible shade of blue around their eyes that make it look like they got punched in the face 40 times and they think it's pretty, they actually realize that maybe they should try a red and not look like they got fucking
I mean,
elbowed
red
in the eye.
color around your eyes wouldn't look great either, but sure.
You would want to go with a more neutral kind of color, almost
Honestly,
like
yeah.
honestly
Black,
like a
grays,
Doesn't it
beige,
really
beige,
matter with
yeah.
your skin? I've seen any kind of
It does.
eyeshadow work.
To some degree, it does, but it also doesn't at the same time. It depends on you and how you want to present yourself.
Alright. With the last 10 minutes here, I want to talk about, since we're on the topic of eyeshadow, tattooing makeup on your face.
No. I know
Freaks
too
me
many
out.
servers who've done that.
Oh no.
Like
Did
I
anything
used to
bad
work.
happen, or was it just?
I used to work with a server who got her lips tattooed, so they're always red.
Ew.
Okay.
That would
Yeah.
just get so annoying after a while.
It would.
The other problem with it is that it doesn't last long. Tattoos on your face are generally not permanent, especially around your eyes and mouth, because you're losing that skin so much more often.
Oh yeah.
And it can't go as deep, especially like eyeliner.
I mean,
Is
there's the
it-
people who got their eyes tattooed though.
Oh, no. No.
I've seen
No.
I've
Ugh.
definitely seen
It looks cool.
people
No,
with
it's not.
who've had like the eyeshadow tattooed and they've had it for like over 25, 30 years. And let's just say you get it while you're young. Sure, it looks great, but trust me. And I know you're thinking this to yourself as you're walking to the tattoo parlor listening to this podcast. You're thinking, oh, fuck you, C4. I'm going to go get this
You don't know about tattoos.
I'm going to get my eye tattoo shadow, and it's going to be great, and I'm going to look so sexy. But I'm telling you right now, 30 years from now, and you're going to be like, fuck 30 years from now. I'm like, no, you're going to be alive 30 years from now. And you're going to wake up, and you're going to look in the mirror, and you're going to
cry.
fucking cry because you look like a fucking old-ass elephant
Clown.
with a clown makeup.
Yeah.
And no one's going to say it to your face. No one. Because people have respect for those people because they know they made a bad decision, that they regret it. No
Yeah.
one ever says shit to your face. And always be like, oh no, it looks great. But you know those words are hollow.
You know
know
deep
it.
down.
Do yourself a favor. Don't get eyeshadow tattoos.
What do you think about the people who get their eyeballs tattooed?
Horrifying.
Good for them.
Oh.
Good for them. That is balls of steel. I don't know what else to say,
That's
man.
the way to put it, yeah.
Balls of steel, man. Like you want, like, good for you. You can do that. Fuck off. Good for you, man. It's like the people who can
I
get
would
their
not do that.
who went and got
I
their
can't
dick
handle it.
pierced or their clit pierced. Like
Ugh.
yeah,
would be
like
a
Like-
nice good old-fashioned Prince Albert.
Not for me, but anyone who has out there and who's listening, good for you. I have full respect for you. Like, full respect. I will never do that.
I
That's
don't
not me.
understand. It
Like-
terrifies me. Like the idea of getting your eyeball tattooed terrifies me.
Oh, yeah,
And,
me
like,
too.
even
But, like,
looking in the eyes of someone who had their eyes tattooed would terrify me because it's just
see,
I'll
that's
send-
what.
I'll
That's
send a
why I
bunch
have
of
full
pictures
respect
of
for
that
those
later.
people. I will never do it. But if I ever see someone with eye tattoos or meet anyone, any of these people I named, like, fuck, full respect for me instantly. Like, without question. That is absolute balls of steel I do not have. And I will admit that 10 ways to Sunday. It hurts just thinking about it. So, like,
Yeah.
to people like that, hats off. Hats off to you.
yeah.
Man, you imagine getting, like, I can't imagine, like, just so we're on this topic, like, I know, like, there's some crazy places to get tattoos and piercings, and, like, I'm not one to judge, but there are some locations I don't understand. And I'll be honest, I'm going to list some weird places. Like, I seen pictures of people who get their armpit fucking pierced.
Yeah,
Pierced. Why?
I don't
What?
understand it.
Getting your armpit pierced?
What? Yeah, I seen it on a girl. She pierced her armpit. Got her
I saw
Weird.
someone with a weenus piercing.
on both. Like, both
See,
her
that makes
armpits.
slightly more sense than the armpit.
A
And
weenus.
At least,
it's
like,
just-
that's visible without you
oh,
raising
I seen
your
the
arm.
weenus too, you know, and I was gonna bring that up. That's not as odd though. It's like I seen the armpit.
I knew someone who actually got like a corset piercing on
I
their
seen.
back.
I seen it was the
Oh,
shape
I seen
of
the
a
corset
star
piercings. That's not that bad.
between this chick's tits on her
I've seen that
chest.
too. I've seen that
Yeah.
too. That's not too bad with the chains.
No,
that
that's
looks
not
cool.
weird.
It's like they're like weird flesh hook pierces. Weird.
Weird.
That was
It was
no.
red. It looked like they were red and like fresh every day,
Oh,
and she
no.
had them for like ever. I was like that doesn't look right.
Well, that just means it didn't set well. Like I
Yeah,
mean, like
no, that's infected.
Like I seen one where there was this guy I knew back in high school, and he got his kneecaps, like the skin on his kneecaps pierced, and he'd wear a chain between his knees. And like, not even kidding, like we'd grab the chain and fucking pull him over because he's a fucking idiot. Like, dude, fucking like, and or like I seen people get like. One guy I knew got fucking a tattoo on the inside of his nostrils that said "no pain," and I'm like, and he'd be like, "Yeah, you want to see it?"
Nose
And he'd
pain.
like flip up his nose, and I'd be like, "I can't see it." And he's like, "Oh man, it says no pain in there," and I'm like, "Are you like?"
It would have
why?
been great if it said nose pain.
Why did you get it in your nose? Like, why not get it on the outside of the nose? Why not get it here? And he's like, "Oh no, I just something," and I was like, "The fuck, man!" That's like I've heard of tattoos over all people's bodies, but like inside the nose, the fuck you thinking?
My favorite tattoo I've ever seen. It's so stupid, but it's beautiful. Someone got the words "below knee" tattooed right below their knee.
I mean,
with a slab of bologna.
that's amazing. That
That's
sounds
great.
like
That's a
someone who
lot of commitment to a dumb joke.
That is a
Yes.
lot of commitment.
And I have that level of commitment.
What?
I would have that level of commitment
You have to
Oh, for a
love
second I
that
thought
level.
you were saying it was
if I had
you.
money.
It is all about commitment. Man. And but yeah, no, I never understood the like I said, I understand doing like the crazy stuff and hats off to you, but the stuff where it's like piercing your armpit, like tattooing your nose, piercing your
Splitting your
kneecaps. Like that,
Yeah.
splitting the tongue, no, I get that. Someone wants
It
to be a
No, I
snake.
don't get that.
Someone wants to snake and go like good for them. Like that's good for them. I
I
mean,
think that's
it's
super
cool.
weird.
I've seen it. People can control both sides of their tongue.
Yep.
Pick their nose, Sarah. You pick
Ew.
your nose with your tongue.
Why would you want
Nose with your tongue.
Oh, anyone out there needs can't use both their hands because they're both busy and needs to pick their nose. Go get your tongue separated. You can pick your nose. Both of them at the same time.
Jeez. Okay, I actually have a
Sounds like
question
a
for you
Friday.
guys as guys. So I'm sure you guys are well aware, like you can do some crazy things with makeup and make yourself look like a completely different person. As guys, what do you think of women who do that? Or like if you met a woman and had she looked like one thing and then later without makeup she looked completely different. Like what are your thoughts on that?
Good
I'll
for them.
start. I could give a fuck.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
good
just
for
always
them.
been curious, right?
They could do cool makeup. Good for them.
Yeah.
What about you, Sir Jeremy? I mean, yeah, impressive. Definitely impressive.
Yeah.
It would definitely, if that happened in front of me, or like they went into like the bathroom looking one way and came out looking completely different, and I would honestly probably stand there and just go.
I mean, you
Yeah.
work for servers. That's part
That
of the
too.
Yeah.
They come to work like monsters, but they leave onto the floor like angels.
I
You're not
You're
wrong.
about 65% right.
I know. Oh, the cooking industry.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Well,
I
we're
still
approaching.
remember how I used to do drag.
Did you really?
Did you really?
Yeah. I've
What?
sent pictures to the group chat multiple times.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has mentioned that before.
I
I
forgot
am
all about that.
sorry.
No, you looked fabulous.
You really did. I thought that was no. That you look great. You
And
really
that's how I
did.
know I look really good with purples.
You do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd kill it. Just need a higher voice.
I did. I made like $100 one night for like a 10-minute show.
Nice. You should do that more often. man.
Sarah, we're ending now.
Okay.
I was gonna say no. Let Caden do his plug.
Yeah.
Onlyfans.com.
No. OnlyFans is too mundane. It's actually Fansly. Fansly's more reliable.
Here's my Fansly.
Oh god.
That or I can't remember the other one right
You
now.
know there's gonna be people who watch this and are gonna now go look up Greasy Boy on Fansly if there's
Best part is that's not the username.
Okay. I think
I was gonna say somehow I feel like that would sell better, but the clientele would be different.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with the whole global pandemic thing, you need to make money.
so. I'm sorry that you out there have nothing better to do. I'm glad you spent it with us here. Insaniac was in the chat. With us today was Sir Jeremy, Greasy Boy, Sarah the Viking, and I am C4. We are the Villains of the Villains Talk Show. Check us out on Friday for the Two-Shot Fridays and stuff, and then next Wednesday for more podcasts. If you want to check us out, we're on anywhere you get podcasts. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. Like, share, and subscribe.
For a limited time now.
The
My
link
Fansly
tree.
is on the
All
link tree.
that